Did you know that you're only the 14th Michigan player ever to be named a two-time captain?
No, did not. That's news to me.
How special is that?
Yeah, it's very special. Like like I said last year, being able to be, being able to be trusted by your teammates to be a representative and a leader for them. It's the biggest honor you can have here, in my opinion.
What did you learn last year as a captain that you'll try to carry over?
Yeah, I found like leadership's it's definitely a trial and error thing. Found some things that worked, found some things that didn't work. Certain guys you can motivate, some guys you got to put your arm around, and I learned. I had some good experiences, had some bad experiences last year, and definitely just using all that to be better the second time around.
Pretty confident you were going to get the nod again this year?
No, I was just focused on the guys, and I was going to be the same player no matter what. So,
in your mind, what are some qualities that make up a good leader?
Just someone that's always on their stuff, doing the right thing. A great leader is a good leader is someone who leads by example, and a great leader is someone who brings others along with them. And I think we've got a lot of good and a lot of great leaders on this team, and I think that's going to take us far.
Can you elaborate on the bad experience without, even if you don't want to name the team?
I mean, it's just sometimes it made some decisions last year. Made some decisions last year, and nothing bad, but just kind of some guys you can, some guys need their arm put around them more than others, I would say, and you learn when to try to fire up the team and when to be the calm guy in the middle. So definitely have a lot of great experience with that last year, and like I said, look forward to just using that to roll into this.
How's that interior defensive line holding up against you guys?
They're doing well. Yeah, that's a strong group. Carlo over there is leading them really well, and they made one heck of a jump from spring ball to camp. I'll tell you that. They're holding point, and it's a battle in there every day with us, and we love it. It goes back and forth every day, and it's a good war.
When you get a chance to deliver a message to this team, what will it be?
It depends on the moment, really. I don't really have them all prepared like that. Coach calls people up after practice every single day, and it's, sometimes I have something prepared, sometimes it's off the cuff, but I just try to go with whatever the team needs to hear at that time. Whether that's a good job or whether that's we need to do better. It's just something that goes day by day.
Do you remember one of those moments from last year when it was your time to speak up?
Yeah, absolutely. There's some time. I was the veteran offensive player. Last year, some guys needed a little, just kind of needed a calming presence in there during game days. So that's what I tried to be, and just try to keep them cool, keep them collected, and not get overreacted during games.
Imagine you had to use your leadership a little bit with Stuber after his injury. Did you talk to him for a bit?
Absolutely. It was. That was a friendship thing, and I've been with that guy for years now, and it really that one hurts. But you're down there. Worked out with that guy for every single day here for a few years. Seen the kind of man he is. Seen the work he's put in. So I'm there for him for whatever he needs.
We know what happened at the end of last season. Why is this year different?
It's a good question. I think it's a lot of motivation behind this year. We've had some finishes in my time here that I'm, that you'd like to change, especially with bowl games and the Ohio State games. I think this team is a lot more focused, a lot more driven towards a common goal of just getting better every single day and not looking too far ahead, and just focusing on what needs to get done, whether that's a workout, a practice, a game, just sticking together and seeing how far we can go.
What have you seen from the running backs?
Yeah, they're doing well. Showing a lot of great vision out there, and they're flying around. Christian Turner, True Wilson, Charbonnet, Son, they're all doing well. So they're killing it. Ben Summerlin in there too. I forgot to mention him, but they're doing well.
How different a dynamic is it being the only offensive captain this year? Last year you were gone.
Yeah, it's a little different. You know, Kron was very vocal, very like a rah-rah, emotional leader. So he would always do that. And we were splitting a lot of things. You know, he helped out with. I mean, we had a good tag team thing going last year, but being the only one this year, you know, I learned a lot from him. I've learned a lot from Mason Cole, from Jake Butt, Chris Wormley, McCray. You know, all the guys I've had before, and you know, you pick just little things up here and there. So feel confident I can do it. I don't think there's going to be any issues, and if there is, we've got a lot of numbers to call. Mason Cole and I talk all the time, so I can ask him how he did it, but I think we'll be just fine.
Is there an added level of excitement, given that you're a captain of a team with a loaded schedule and that is expected to do as well as this team is?
Absolutely. I was talking to Coach the other day. This is the most excited I've been for a football season I think my entire life. And I don't know if that's just a senior year thing going into it, but I think it's more seeing the guys that we have, seeing the attitude that the guys are using, and then, like you said, having the loaded schedule. It's nice when we got a lot of those big games at home too. It just makes it a little more fun. And then, yeah, there's just an opportunity to do really well.
What have Carlo and Kalik done to get to this captaincy? What have you seen from them in fall camp as seniors?
It's not just fall camp. I mean, it's since we've all gotten here. I mean, those are two great examples of guys that have just always been outworking everyone else, doing the little things that nobody sees. You know, not the glorious work, nothing like that, but they do the right things, and you know, I love them both. We all came in together. You know, we've all been grinding with each other from the beginning, so those are two great guys for the job.
And this offensive line is obviously in a very different position than it was last year. You've heard a lot about the depth, and some of these guys have come along here in the last year or so. Who and what you contribute to the advancement of some of these players?
Yeah, I think it starts with the coaches and the culture of the room. You know, Coach Warner and the offensive line staff, you know, they do a great job of developing the guys. You know, he's out there with us all the time. He's very, very particular, and you know, we've set a culture in the offensive line room of perfection and you know, not getting on each other, but being critical of each other and working with one another so that we can all be the best that we can be. And I think over time it's just paid dividends for us. I think it helped us a lot in spring ball, and it's helping us now in fall camp.
All right. Thank you, Ben.
Well,